Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. What's going on, Chuck?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's going on? What's going
Chilling,
on
man.
this beautiful Tuesday, man? I tell you what, man, this weather around here is crazy, man.
Oh, you bipolar, bro?
Man, yesterday was cold. I had to turn the heat on, and today it ain't hot, but it's better than yesterday. But all right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into a few things, man. So the report just came out right before we got on the show, as a matter of fact, that Ja Morant is likely out for the series. Do you give him any chance without Ja?
No.
You didn't give him a chance with Ja, though, did you?
I picked Golden State at 6, though.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess this goes to the people that say that they play better without Ja, or they still I mean, what they go 20-2 without him? Was it 20-2?
20 and 5. I think it was 20 and 5 total.
20 and 5. Yeah, so I mean, I guess we'll see, man. I don't know. Me personally, I didn't think the game should have been as it's almost 90 down there. Yeah. I didn't think the game should have been as close as it was. But I mean, Golden State just didn't play good. Steph couldn't hit layups.
They play horrible, bro.
I mean, that's a swim. Yeah. Like I said, Steph, 25 and 5 without Ja. Thank you. Appreciate it. 25 and 5 without Ja. I mean, honestly, man, I always hate stats like that because I like to see who they playing. Was they playing Detroit?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody. I was trying to say that during that run. Nobody would listen to me.
Like who is they playing, man? You know, who do they beat? You know what I mean? Like, NBA season is tricky. And the reason why I say it's tricky is because sometimes you might run into a good team, but you might run into them on their fifth night of that 3 games in 5 nights. Or you might run into them on a back-to-back. You know what I mean? What you say?
Yeah. And my thing with them was during that run, even the good at that particular Dallas a couple of times, Luka didn't play. It was just teams. I came further back, but they was playing any top team that they played at that time. Even the best players was hurt at that time. So it was like, man, I was like, man, everybody just taking it. It's still impressive though. I ain't gonna take it.
Nah, Ty. I gotta ask you this now, Tyron. Did you watch the game or did you just look at the stats at the end? Because watching that game, bro. I mean, Steph.
That's a wide open 3.
I mean,
wide
10 for 25, bro. 4 of 14 from the 3. Like that's not Steph Curry. Like if that was your boy Westbrook, I wouldn't have an issue with that. 10 to 25.
And then Dylan Brooks wanted to play hero. I said, what you think you doing? Come on, man. Get a ball up somebody up.
I mean, I don't know, man. Bane hasn't had a good series.
Right, there you go, Mike. See, they beat the Warriors. Ain't none of them. They beat the Warriors and none of them play. That's what I'm saying, bro. That run ain't nobody play.
Man, 30 ain't 30 when you got to take 25 shots, man. You got to stop, Tyron. Talking about 30 is 30. I mean, no heck it ain't.
What made the 30 impressive though, because it came in a bunch. Like that fourth quarter, he went crazy.
And then 4 of 14 threes. If I ain't mistaken, he probably hit 3 of them in the fourth quarter.
Probably.
It really did look bad early on, man, because I was like, dang. I seen him miss like 2 point blank layups. Then he missed the reverse.
And Clay's thinking it up, bro. I don't know what's going on with him. Bro.
Oh, see, he said Bane isn't healthy. I didn't know that.
Man,
back issues.
Hey,
man, he too young. He ain't got no back yet, man. He got, what do the old folks say, Mike? He got gristle back there. He ain't. My man ain't old enough to have no. But I know what you're saying. That back problem ain't no joke, man. I mean, Steph had 32. Steph had 32 last night. Jordan Poole had 14 off the bench. Otto Porter 12. Wiggins 17.
Otto Porter 12 was the biggest 12 ever. The biggest 12 ever. Wiggins played good though. That game, Wiggins played.
Y'all gotta get off my man back, bro. Y'all be on my man, bro. Especially Avery. I wish he was here tonight. My boy Tommy Gunn, he hit me up. He'll be here in a few, man. You know what I'm saying? He had, they had a little private session run tonight. We're not privy to stuff like that, Chuck. You know what I'm saying? We're not privy to the private runs, man. We getting old.
Facts. That's all right though.
Hey, Mike, I don't disagree with you, Mike. But I hope it.
I ain't want to hear that, bro.
I hope it get better. But I will say this: I feel like around this time of the year, everybody's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's dealing with something. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, without further ado, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump in this, and then when Tommy, my boy Tom, hop up in here, man, we're gonna backtrack a little bit. So, before we get to NBA MVP, I know me and you talked about this yesterday. Right. Coach of the year. You think the person that deserved it got it?
Yeah, I do.
Why is that?
I just think Monty Williams is the best coach in the league right now. I do. I mean, I feel like he's the best coach in the league. They have the best record. Yeah, top team, but I feel like he's the best coach. I get it. A lot of teams improved drastically, and those coaches do deserve credit. But I mean, I feel like he's the best coach in the league. I mean, like I told you the other day, I like Eric Spoelstra a lot, man. I really do. I'm just a fan of him. So, but I get it. Like Memphis coach, Minnesota coach. Who else we was naming?
I know for me, I don't have an issue with him winning it. However, I would have liked to see Memphis coach get it. I mean, you went from play-in game to the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, which everybody feels like is the stronger conference. So, I mean, it's not stronger by a lot this year. I think the conference are getting more even now. I think it's starting to even out a little bit. You do got a few teams in the East. I do think it's possible that the winner of this year's title could come out of the East just like it did last year. But I wish Memphis. I mean, I like Memphis coach. I like even though Boston was good last year, or they had some issues last year.
Udoka, yeah.
I do like what Udoka is doing as a first year coach. I think what hurt him is the way they started off the year. Like they started off the year pretty bad, and then of course Chicago's Kidd, coach, right? Yeah, Jason Kidd. Yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job in Dallas. I think what hurt Jason Kidd is the fact that they do the voting so early. Like the voting is over before the season is over. So I mean, if they did the voting now, I think he would get much more consideration to take that team to the second round and be in the series.
Yeah,
with the best team in the league.
Facts.
Well, I mean, with the number 1 team in the league says a lot to me for Jason Kidd, which is somebody that a lot of people had an issue with him getting that job. Mm-hmm. And so I think definitely should get some consideration. And so I think those coaches, I don't have an issue with him winning though. Now, what I do have an issue with is the NBA MVP. I don't think I'm gonna just say this. Jokic had a phenomenal year. I know he broke the record for PER. That's great. I just feel like it was Embiid's year. I feel like it was Embiid's year to win it. I just really do. I feel like Embiid, I wouldn't have been mad. I'm not mad that Jokic won it. I'm not about to say Embiid got robbed. Like I see people saying like he got robbed. Mm-hmm. But I do think Embiid should have got it. I wouldn't have been upset if Giannis would have got it because Giannis is having a phenomenal year as well. But Giannis is starting to become like Shaq. He just have a phenomenal year every year. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be harder and harder for him not to get it. What's your opinion?
I mean, I agree. I keep telling people we look at stats, but you gotta look at the circumstances and the situation that come along with stats. I mean, that man literally had to have the ball all the time. He's supposed, like I said about other great players, when you have the ball all the time, you're supposed to have great stats. But like I said, I just think Embiid was so dominant that I felt like he should have got it this year. Like we said, he would have got it last year if it wasn't for injury, barring injury. But I get the stats. Jokic is impressive by far. I'm not mad he got it, but I just felt like Embiid should have got it. I'm not one of those people to look at the stats and just automatically say, okay, the stats and blah 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 blah. But happy for him, back to back. So I think it makes the run next year even more looking forward to it, because I think next year gonna be, because now you're gonna say Jokic's gonna get it 3 times. Can Giannis get another one? Can Embiid that missed out on 2 in a row? Can he get one? So it's gonna be crazy next year. Like it's gonna be crazy.
See, this is my issue, man. I don't know how many healthy years you can get from Embiid. So that's why I feel like him not getting it this year will kind of hurt. And to comment on what Mike said they might as well change it to Jokic in the G League play. Come on, you got to stop, man. Jokic had a phenomenal year, but let's be real. Aaron Gordon didn't have a bad year. He averaged 15. So he didn't have a bad year. Will Barton had a decent year. Monte Morris, I mean, it probably stops after their not having Michael Porter Jr. and Murray really hurt. So I can get what you're saying there, but I mean, can't make it seem like he didn't have nothing. But I mean, it is impressive. I mean, you could probably look at that coach too as far as coach of the year. If you're looking at coaches, because I mean, you don't have the second best player, but you do have the MVP. So I mean, but what's your definition of an MVP though? Should it go to the best player on the best team?
Not necessarily. To me, when I think of the most valuable player, I look at if I take an individual off a team, how far do they drop? And I think that's where it made it even more difficult for Jokic and Embiid because people always want to throw Harden and Simmons, but you got to look at it. Embiid didn't have all that all year. He got Harden at the tail end. And when he did get Harden, what he was doing? Nothing. So
he did something in stretches, but for the most part, nothing. I get
it. But I mean, then Jokic. But it is true if you take Jokic off. Sheesh. So I get it in that perspective, but that's pretty much my definition. So that's why I said I'm not mad with Jokic. I just felt like this particular year Embiid was a little more deserving. But I feel like if you take the most, I think that's what hurts Giannis. Might have hurt Giannis this year, particular year, because he came back with a vengeance. But Holiday has played great this year.
What you mean the way they've been giving it away, Q? You got to elaborate on that, man.
Yeah, I'm confused too, but because I mean I felt like Giannis deserved both of his. I ain't mad at Jokic last year.
No, I ain't mad at Jokic last year. Giannis went back. One of them Giannis ones. Was that one of the hard ones? I thought.
No, that was who was we fussing about? It was
it was one of the Steph ones. I felt like the first one that went to Steph should have went to could have easily went to Harden because he took that team to the Western Conference with Dwight Howard, the second best player, and obviously they lost to the Warriors, but around that time everybody was.
Yeah. So to me, that's what I don't feel like the most valuable player is always the best player. No, I don't. I just don't. So that's
best player.
I disagree with that as well.
When you can't say that, Q, because last year they gave it to Jokic. They didn't have the best record in the West, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Phoenix, right? Phoenix was number one. No, it wasn't Phoenix. Phoenix was 2. Who was number 1? Was it them?
Oh shoot,
it wasn't them.
Nah, it wasn't Phoenix.
Was
it the Bucks? It was the Bucks. No,
I'm talking about number 1 in the West.
Oh,
it won't the clip. I got to think. I'm about to look it up. I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Jazz. That's who it was. The Jazz. They ain't give it. They ain't give it.
That nigga about to say that negates your argument, Q. Utah boy, Lord.
The most valuable player is not the star player. I agree. Best thing I heard.
My man Trey. But yeah.
Trey, what you mean? You mean is the most valuable player is
he agreeing with you? Is not the best player all the way. That's what he agreeing with you. Yeah.
I mean, I think it doesn't. I don't know. I think it depends, man. Like,
so if that's the case, we're saying Jimmy Butler should have got it this year.
Jimmy Butler should have got what?
Or been top 2? I mean, based off the definition.
No. I in my opinion, I think the 3 people was Embiid, Giannis, and Jokic.
No, I'm talking about Q definition.
The Q definition.
I'm saying,
by his definition, it should have been Devin Booker because they had the best record in the league by far.
Him, then Butler.
Oh, okay. I saw. He's saying when I'm saying it's out of the 3 finalists, Greek had the best record in all. Is what I'm saying.
Again, if you take Greek off Milwaukee, they're still formidable, healthy. You take Embiid and Jokic off their teams.
What's formidable though?
Bucks are way better than them.
What's formidable?
Tomorrow I can't agree with that. I don't think Josh should have got it because he was out.
Man, John played like 50 games.
Right, he had no way.
John played like 60 games.
And your team heard that argument because they went 25-5. So
25-5 without you.
All right. So that hurt him bad. Both ways.
What was you about to say?
Who, me?
No, that's what I'm saying. You said they still what was the word you used?
Who?
It's still the playoff team without Giannis. No,
no.
Without Giannis.
If you take Giannis off Milwaukee, they're still formidable because they like healthy.
What's formidable though?
They're a playoff team. Without Giannis, they're a playoff team. They might not be top 2, top 3, but I give them an 8 seed with Drew Middleton and them role players. I give them at least an 8 seed. You taking Embiid and Jokic off their teams, career all the way over.
I agree with the last statement. It's just it's tough, man. That statement is tough because I look at it like this, right? I look at Milwaukee without Giannis and I say, are they better than Atlanta without Trey? Because I feel like Trey is better than Middleton or Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give you that. They better than Atlanta.
See that's where
they are. They better than Atlanta.
That's tough. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
oh, have mercy. Who these people? Spam mail or something?
I don't know. There you go, Mr. J. Cole commercial himself.
You got his hair down to come on here, man.
What's good? What's going on, man? Sorry I'm late, man. Long day.
Yeah, it must be nice being a celebrity, man. You know what I mean? You know, you get to go to private runs, you get to be in commercials, you get to do a little bit of acting with your shirt off. Maybe one day when I grow up, man, I could be like you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, y'all got it. Hey.
Man, we just here so we won't get fined, man. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
But where we was at in the conversation was the two things we talked about already, man, was Coach of the Year. Do you think that Monty Williams deserved Coach of the Year? And the second part was, do you think that Jokic deserved the MVP? What's your thoughts?
I think Monty deserved it. I mean, with the team he had to work with, it was either him or Memphis coach to me. You know, I mean, Chris Paul was out for a few games and they were still winning. So a lot of people were saying that Chris Paul was the leader of the team and everything, and he was the reason they were winning, but they were winning without him. So,
but you're not a Chris Paul fan though.
I'm not at all.
Why are you not a Chris Paul fan? I'm curious about that.
I don't believe in him. I don't think he that good to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna just bring these things up. That OKC team he was on. You don't think he did great there?
I mean, he did decent for what he had to work with. I mean, he had what's my man name from the worst 5 teams in the league. He had Gallinari. Gallinary's a bucket.
He's a bucket that's still on the team, but ain't getting no buckets now.
I mean, you gotta have a point guard to get you the ball, but don't get me wrong, he's still a bucket.
I mean, you got
Chris Paul does make his life easier.
What's the Canadian dude? The Canadian cat.
To my SGA.
Yeah.
The main reason why I say Chris Paul really not like that is because when he was with the Clippers, he had one of the best teams on paper. To me, yes.
What's the key word? What's the key word in that sentence, though, Tommy?
On paper.
On paper. paper don't always translate to wins, though.
Hey, look, the Nets had at the beginning of the season, the Nets had the best team on paper. Everybody thought they were gonna go to the finals. Come on now.
Everybody thought the Lakers were going. I mean, you a LeBron fan now. Everybody thought the Lakers was gonna be there too now. I know you love you some Western. Well, you like Russell Westbrook, right?
Of course, he the GOAT to me. But
the GOAT to what?
Huh?
The GOAT to what?
He's the GOAT of basketball.
Oh my God.
He's the GOAT.
Boy.
He's the GOAT, bro. There's no denying it. Everything I've seen him do.
Who?
Hey, look, I've never seen anybody lead a team by themselves, take them to the finals, and do what he do. He's the GOAT,
LeBron?
Bro. Jordan, Jordan did what he had to do for his era. Don't get me wrong.
You talking about LeBron or Russ? I'm confused.
Huh?
We're
I
talking
thought you was
LeBron
talking
or
about
Russ.
Russ, bro. That's why I'm like, what is he
Yeah,
talking?
Tyler
I thought
was
you
Oh
was
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
Russ.
Oh, you talking about Russ? No,
I was
Russ,
about to say,
Russ
oh.
is definitely not a GOAT.
That's why we was looking at you
That's
strange.
why
Like,
we was
what?
looking at you crazy. 'Cause I'm like, Russ.
Hold on, let me
Like
turn my
Russ.
volume up. Hold on. I thought you were talking about
No,
Bron.
because I said you like Russ, don't you? You said, yeah, I like Russ. I think you the GOAT. And I was like, huh?
Yeah. Of course I like Russ. I mean, I feel like Russ just didn't fit us.
Right.
When you say us, you talking about OKC or something?
Whatever team Bron is on.
Oh man.
All right, I ain't even gonna argue with you there. So you say you feel like Russ ain't fit. I tried to be optimistic, man. Beginning the year, I thought I just felt like this, man. When you got greatness, right? Because LeBron is great. Well, you know, as much as I like him, I don't have an issue with him. I'm kind of in the middle. But as much as I like him, don't like him, whatever. Russell Westbrook, 3 years, triple double, blah blah blah. Anthony Davis, one of the, great up and coming player, and then you got Carmelo, great scorer of his time. I felt like with all that talent, man, they should have been able to figure it out. But AD was hurt. Russell Westbrook, like you said, didn't fit. LeBron is, y'all can say what he want. He's starting to age now.
Oh yeah, it's about to be over soon. When your body start failing a little bit, that's when you know it's coming. It's on the way.
We can't hear you, Tom. Did you mute yourself?
I think you're talking to somebody.
I think you're talking to us, Tom. We can't hear you.
Nah, I don't know. He might have been, but yeah, man. LeBron, when everybody knows when that body started, because LeBron has been. I think that's what makes him so great, man. His longevity. And
Can
when
you
you
hear
start
us?
having,
We can't hear you. I don't know what you're doing, man.
Still can't hear him.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. I had a call come through.
Yep. You good?
But my fault. So you say you think Monty deserved it? How you feel about Jokic?
At first I thought they got it wrong. I felt like Embiid deserved it, but I had to look at his stats and everything and realize what he had to work with. So I think they got it right.
Yeah, like I told Chuck, I ain't upset they picked him. I do feel like Embiid should have got it. I understand why you probably didn't want Giannis to get it because he started messing with LeBron's legacy. You know what I'm saying? When he get the 3 MVPs. I'm just saying, man. Like I realized something about LeBron fans, man. Like anything, like KD, the best thing that happened for y'all, other than LeBron winning, is KD losing.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact. To me, Giannis has passed KD on the all-time list to me, but I don't think he gonna pass Bron because Bron is, to me, like I said, Bron is my GOAT, but he's no lower than like 2 or 3 on everybody else's list. If Giannis passed,
I think we was about to ask the same question. So I'm gonna give you a scenario. Okay. If Giannis gets 4 or 5 rings, he already has 2 MVPs. Let's say he get 2-3 more MVPs, and he continues to do what he's doing for a long amount of time. You don't think he could surpass?
If he surpassed Bron, that mean he the GOAT.
And some people, man. You
telling me Giannis the GOAT of basketball?
Why can't it be?
I'm just saying.
I'm just giving you a hypothetical. Like if he goes crazy the way he's been doing, and he continues to get these accolades like consistently, doing what he's doing, why can't he be?
Like you said, like I said earlier, on paper it's gonna look better, but we know he's not better than Bron. We know. He gonna have the accolades, the MVPs, and all that because you gotta look at what Bron had to work with in 2007. Took them to the finals by himself, beat the Pistons by himself, scored the last 20 of the last 25 points. You feel me? By himself. Then 2018 by himself. You feel me? Kyrie gone. Nobody else there. He swept the Raptors, beat the Celtics. Celtics was #1 seed. He was going through them by himself. And if KD didn't pull that snake move, he would have beat the Warriors. So, I mean, for what he had to work with by himself, that alone just puts him up there for me.
I mean, that 2000, I know we've had the argument on this show before, and once I started breaking it down to the fellas, they're like, dang. Because, you know, the two arguments is the two worst teams that will go to the finals, well, of our generation, is Allen Iverson, what is it, 2000, 2001? The 2001 Sixers. And then it's the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers. And when we put the two teams side by side, I'm like, you know, Sixers had the Defensive Player of the Year in Mutombo.
Six man.
They had a 6 man of the year. I think it was it Eric Snow?
I think it was Aaron McKee.
Aaron McKee. And, you know, I mean, you know, Hall of Famer Mutombo. I mean, McKee wasn't bad. I mean, not McKee. Snow wasn't bad. But LeBron, like, I don't even know who the second best player on that team was. It was not Darius Miles. Was it
in 07?
Was it Larry Hughes?
Probably Larry Hughes.
Yeah, I think it was Larry Hughes. That's
but
no disrespect to Larry Hughes, but I mean that's crazy. But so is LeBron still top 5 right now?
In the league right now? Yeah. He's probably 4th right now.
Was Mo Williams? I don't think Mo Williams was Mo Williams there yet.
I
think he went there without Mo Williams. I think they got Mo Williams later.
Yeah, he came later.
Yeah, I think Mo Williams came later.
So you say you got him 4th?
So what you got?
Yeah. Top 5?
Yeah.
In order or no order?
I need it in order. Well, we know Giannis is number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me Giannis at 1.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, boy. Give me Giannis at 1. Give me Embiid at 2.
He got Embiid kind of high. Jeez.
I gotta go Steph at 3. Bron 4. And honestly, people don't like when I say this, but I'm gonna go Luka 5th.
I knew that was coming. I seen it. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Luka 5th.
I'm gonna go
over the reigning, defending back to back.
Yes, sir.
MVP.
Jokic is my 6. He was my next man. He's 6 for me.
See, I gotta look and see what the heck I got.
I mean, just because you get the MVP don't mean you the best in the league. Steve Nash got it twice.
We just said that.
Man, I'm with Shaq on this. That's sympathy MVPs, man. Could give it to Shaq every time. Like, it's just amazing to me how they penalized Shaq for being so dominant. Didn't want to give it to him every year, but give it to other people for every year, whatever. I got Giannis at 1. I got KD at 2. Because, hey, look, this is my thing now. He shot bad in that series, but I'm looking at it right now.
Terrible.
In the playoffs, he still averaged 26. I know y'all like numbers. He still averaged 26. He averaged what? 26. I'm looking at it wrong. No, I'm looking at it right. He averaged 26. What is this? 5 and 6. I mean, he shot terrible. Didn't shoot good.
Yeah.
They didn't win. They got swept. But I got KD, then I got Steph. I got Embiid at 4. I got Jokic at 5, and then I got LeBron at 6. But I was torn between LeBron and Jokic. Like I really can't argue with somebody that got him they got it flip flop. They got LeBron at 5, got Jokic at 6. I mean, I really can't argue with.
This is my I gotta get on my soapbox for a minute. Listen,
Go ahead.
I understand, but to me, I really think it's really disrespectful. I get it. But I think it's disrespectful because I think all of a sudden he had a, and I get it. Give him all the criticism you want him because he deserves it. But I don't understand all of a sudden KD ain't in a lot of people's top 5. When you say top 5 players in the, I don't understand how he's not in it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You want me to tell you why?
You ain't tripping. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
You want me to tell you why, Charlie B?
I got you. Go ahead.
he's come up short too many times. The only time he actually, like flourished and did something is with the Warriors. They was already 73-9. So of course, it's gonna be easy to look good within that offense. You feel me? Like, because you got to pay so much attention to Steph, Clay, everybody else. All you gotta do is come in and get your buckets. It's easy. You wide open. Steph got a ratty, so you got to double him. Clay got a ratty. It's easy. He didn't. I tell people this all the time. He ain't done nothing before in the Warriors and nothing after him.
So he didn't take OKC to the finals. I mean, they lost to the Heat, but he took them to the finals.
Yeah, that was a good run. But they had a superstar team. They were supposed to.
And you don't remember when Westbrook he broke his leg, or remember when Pat Bev hurt Westbrook in OKC? Mm-hmm. Remember that year they still went to like the second round in the playoffs with Durant and who was the second best player? Was it Reggie Jackson?
But everybody puts him in bronze category. So if you put him in bronze category, lead him to the finals then. Because Bron has done it twice by himself. You can't even do it once.
He did it. So he did it in OKC. Harden?
No. They had a superstar team. I'm saying
no, they didn't. The boys
your
was
team
young.
without that superstar team.
They just got in the league.
Westbrook was in his third year in the league. Harden was in his second.
Like, they just got in the league.
Luka just got in the league. He's killing. What are you saying?
KD was killing. Luka ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing yet.
In that finals, they lost it one because of KD. It was because daggone Harden went missing. And I'm a Harden fan.
That's true, but still, when you got a team like that as loaded as that,
MVP in OKC,
you gotta do something with it. Like he ain't done nothing before the Warriors and nothing after him. He had Kyrie this year. He had a superstar beside him. There's no excuse.
So I got a question.
He had a superstar that was there for like 20 games.
But he had Harden before that.
But Tom, check this out. I give y'all. I ain't gonna argue with nobody about this year. He blew it. Period. Point blank.
Yeah, he
blew it. He had Harden before that.
But last year, he can't get credit for that. Like what more was he supposed to do?
You know what? And I gave him a little bit of credit. I did. I even made a status about it. I gave him credit. I was like, okay, KD finally showed me something.
Yeah,
he finally showed me something. He played his heart out. But that's still only one time out of how many years he been in the league?
So that's hard to say when this is how good he is. Now let me tell you, this is how good he is. Because everything y'all arguing, that man's still averaging 30. And all these circumstances and situations y'all are talking about, he still was averaging 30.
But
that's how good he is.
That's how good he is. And I'm gonna flip the script. And this is my thing. In the first series, right? I don't know if it was LeBron fan hater or what it was. Everybody was blowing Jason Tatum up.
Oh yeah.
I ain't heard a soul say nothing about Jason Tatum till last night. Since that series.
Because he finally
since
had
this year.
Since that game 4 of the Nets, they talked about Jason Tatum. I ain't heard about him. Game 1, game 2, game 3. I heard about him last night because he went for 30 something.
Yeah, and he played great D too. I didn't know his D getting better.
But he's having a bad series so far though. He's had that one game. His series hasn't been great.
Well, I don't know, man. I think I just feel like honestly, he went to Duke, so I'm not a big Tatum fan, but I think he's inconsistent. Man.
Jab. I like it. That's a good jab.
I think what's going to hurt him is he's inconsistent in how long are we going to look at him as a young player? Because it's just like certain guys get a break. I feel like Tatum always get a break. I feel like Spider always gets a break. Yeah. I feel like Spider always gets a break.
Okay, keep going. I'm about to talk about
the reason why I say that is Chuck, they're not producing. When any other good team is not producing, we look at the star player.
But I disagree somewhat. I disagree somewhat because when we look at star players, because they're not showing up. They haven't did, but when has he not did his job? Like, what more is he supposed to do?
You take it to the next level.
He does. When he gets in the playoffs,
you give me 25, give me 40.
Pull it up.
Yep.
He does.
Or you give me 5 assists, give me 8, give me 9. Become a playmaker. Something.
Bro, y'all gotta stop now. Now I'm a defense fighter now.
What they about Jason Tatum?
He's the one person who's
Jason Tatum needed to become a better playmaker. Now look at him.
Because my thing is, Spider is the one player who actually elevates in the playoffs and gets better.
Yeah, but why they not winning though? Why'd you just lose to Dallas with no Luka the majority of the series?
What did his team do? We keep having this count. Gobert trash.
But this, see, I said this
play like trash.
Mike Conley.
What is he supposed to do?
And I said this the other night, Chuck. Y'all during the regular season, y'all always talking about Gobert. As soon as the playoffs come, everybody talking about he trash. I don't understand.
Y'all, I never hyped up no Gobert. I don't know why you keep saying.
I've heard people talking about, man, Gobert. He locking down the paint. Man, that's all he do.
It ain't nothing else.
That's it.
But hey, it works during the regular season.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna move on, man, to our next topic. I know we kind of went off track there, but you know it is what it is. All right. Which team is under more pressure after being up 2-0? The Heat or the Suns? Chucky, what you got?
Whew. Jesus Christ. I gotta go Phoenix just because of CP3. I think he has to get it done. In order for people to quit criticizing him and quit,
people like Tommy, Ray Lynn.
I think he even though I think he, like a lot of people, like me and Tom disagree. I get his points. His points are valid. I think CP3 is an awesome basketball player. I think he's like that. But I just think he has to get some accolades to make him certified as far as like winning the ultimate goal. To me, Phoenix is too good not to get it done in these last couple of years that he's been there. So I think they have to get it done. I think there's some in my opinion, I think there's a lot of pressure on Miami too, but I think it's more on CP3 because he's older. Like I feel like everybody else got more time to maybe get it done. If this year or maybe next year he don't get it done, that's it. It's over. Right? It's
last ride.
Yeah,
this ain't the last ride. He can always do like GP did.
Go ring chaser.
Hey, look, after he get all that bread, because I think he got one more year of that big contract. No, he just signed a new contract. Never mind. But if he had that old contract, he could just wait it out and went to go play to Milwaukee next year and got him a ring.
Right.
Came off the bench, spelled Drew Holiday, and you know what I'm saying. But what you got, Tommy?
I'm gonna go Suns too. I mean, like you said, Chris Paul getting older. If he don't get it within this year, next year, it's a wrap for him. So it's a lot of pressure on him. Plus, they had the best record in the West. So I'm pretty sure people expected them to come out the West. So they don't get it done.
I'm gonna go Heat, man. You have a championship coach. Everybody's saying how good of a coach he is. He has what's he had? 3 rings? No, he has 2 rings. He's been to the finals once since Bron left. I think he needs to prove that he wasn't just winning because he had LeBron. That he could win with any team. Also, I feel like Jimmy Butler is under a lot of pressure because to me he's a superstar. A lot of people don't consider him to be one, but I think he is ultimately. I mean, he gets paid like money.
Get on Jimmy later.
Hey, you could get on him, but he been killing, man. He had 33 last game.
No. It's in a good way. It's in a good way.
But I think the only thing with him is, I think he has to shake the stigmatism that he tears teams up. People make him seem like and I hate to put this person's name out there because I think whatever was said about this person wasn't true either. People give him like the Terrell Owens persona, even though I don't feel like it was all on Terrell Owens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people give him like that Terrell Owens persona, like he's tearing up teams. That, in Minnesota, he called out the young fellas, Cat and Wiggins, even though may have been justly so. And in Philly, that he called out Ben Simmons. And, people trying to say that he's tearing up the team in Miami. So I'm gonna go with Miami, but I can understand why y'all would say Phoenix. Like you said, CP3 is 37. I think he just turned 37.
Just turned, yeah.
A couple days ago. So I mean, yeah. I mean, but I will say this: these older guys, man, that they've been rewinding the clock back. Bron, CP3, Al Horford last night. Al Horford, man, like the dude had an amazing night. So this brings me to my next question, man. Which player has impressed you the most this postseason, and which player has disappointed you the most this postseason? What you got, Tom?
That's what I was going to talk about. I was going to say Jimmy. Jimmy been impressing me lately. I ain't think he had it in him. I mean, I seen him go off in the past, but He been pretty consistent this year. So I'm gonna say Jimmy. And disappointing, shoot. I'm gonna go James Harden.
Wow. Why James?
Wow.
I'm gonna go James Harden. I mean, he's not the same James Harden from the past, like from the Rockets, 25, 30. It's average. He giving you 18 and 19, and he's struggling with it. He's not getting to the line like he used to. He's not hitting his step back like he usually do. I mean, he don't look the same.
Gotcha. So for me, man, I think the player that has impressed me the most is, even though I knew this guy was already good, and yes, the last 2 years you took a Clippers team to 6 or 7, even though I think that team is suspect, but whatever. But for Luka to be battling with Phoenix, man, averaging 31.3 in 7 games, man, it's just amazing. Dude is like a couple assists shy of averaging triple-double pretty much his whole playoffs. So I think he's been amazing. It's not that surprising, but it's amazing. Another person I want to kind of throw in there too is his counterpart, Jalen Brunson. Like, I didn't know, this ain't Villanova, so I didn't know he had that in him. And as far as disappointing goes, man, I think it's the big elephant in the room is KD. Like I say, he did average 26, man, but he just shot terrible. Like, KD and Bron, I put them on a different pedestal when it comes to efficiency. I expect to see that high 48, 47%, close to 50. And, especially KD, like KD shot 38% from the field. That's terrible. And he shot 33% from the 3 like that. That's not KD like. What you got, Chuck?
Impressive. I agree with y'all, so I'm gonna just go a different route because I agree with y'all. But I think I'm going with Jordan Poole. For this to be his first time in the playoff, and like he's not having no letdown. Like I expected first time, the lights is on, you're not gonna play as well. But shoot, he's playing probably just as good as the big 3 on their team, if not better. So I'm just going that route because y'all I would just be piggybacking off y'all, but I am impressed by Jordan Poole. I think he's playing amazing. For him for this be his first time on this stage, I just think he's playing great. Because even when Steph and Clay is not playing well, he comes out of nowhere with 30. He comes out of nowhere with 30 and 8, 9. I think a couple of games. I think something like that. So I like Jordan Poole. Disappointment. Whew, y'all took my main too. I'm trying to see if I know the route. Trae Young.
Ice Trae.
He and I mean they played. Boston did their job. Did they play Boston? Yeah, they did their job. But
now they played the. I think they played the Heat.
They played the Heat. Yeah,
my fault.
Yeah,
but he was bad. Like Trae was bad. I expect them, even if they lose, I always expect Trae to do like we've been talking about some of these guys. I expect Trae numbers to be what they are. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he averaged under 15 for that series.
Yeah, 15 points, shot 31% from the field, shot 18% from the 3.
And even when he has a low score, even when he has low scoring numbers, his assists are high. He wasn't even getting assists, bro. Like he wasn't. I said, wow. Yeah. So just to go a different route from y'all, I'm gonna go Jordan Poole and Trae Young.
Now I will say there's somebody else, man, because I will be honest. I didn't watch a whole lot of basketball this year. I just had too much going on during basketball season with my own team and all this other stuff. But like watching Tyrese Maxey play, man, like nobody could stay in front of this dude.
He fast, bro.
Like if dude ever could really get a consistent jump shot, I know he's a decent 3-point shooter, but if he ever get like because he doesn't shoot a whole lot of them.
Mid-range.
But if he get that consistent 3-pointer, bro, dude gonna be unguardable because he's so fast and he's so quick and he's so shifty. I know they say he leads he's the top 5 or he leads the NBA in like fast break.
Yep.
Yeah, fast break points or whatever. I think that's just crazy, man. So I mean that's definitely crazy. Somebody else that kind of surprised me too was Anthony Edwards. I hadn't seen him play a lot this year. He did pretty good, even though they lost. I mean, I would have liked to see them win that series, but I mean, it kind of is what it is. So down to our last topic, maybe not. Lakers. I've seen they've interviewed Mark Jackson. What's the guy name that just got hired by Sacramento Kings? Is it Mike?
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown just got hired by Sacramento.
Mike Brown
Kings.
just got hired.
Yeah, by the Sacramento Queens.
Almost
Kings.
Got fired if he'd have lost that game last night.
Who should be the Lakers' new head coach? What you got, Tommy?
Shoot, I didn't know Mike Brown got picked up. I was gonna say Mike Brown. We need some D.
Man, we had that joker before, man.
We need some defense, man.
We had him with Kobe.
That's a good question. Hey.
Yeah, that's a great one. Who's out there besides Mark Jackson? I mean, you got Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, heck no.
I don't.
You got what's my man name? What's the is it Darvin Ham? I think he's assistant coach in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I've heard Darvin Ham's name. I mean, you have
y'all know who I want, but he blackballed. But they just say it ain't gonna happen.
Who, Mark Jackson?
You know that's who I want. It ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna happen. Blackball.
I think if anybody can make it happen, I think LeBron can. I think if anybody can get it, talk to Jenny Buss and Kobe's. I still call him Kobe agent, even though I know his name is Rob Pelinka. But if anybody, Kobe's agent, I think LeBron and Rich Paul can get it done, man. But I mean, I'm trying to think of some other big name coach. I haven't really heard nobody else. I know Darvin Ham. Like I say, he's assistant for black guy. So, and LeBron likes guys that played the game. So I think that's a good look.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that's who you want, Mark Jackson.
Oh yeah, hands down. If I had to pick somebody, that's who it would be.
Whoever it is, LeBron gonna have to be cool with him or respect him because LeBron don't listen to no coach.
Right, that's real.
So what you think they need to do to that roster, Tommy? Because
Man, look, let me tell you something. I hate to say it, but get rid of street clothes.
Ooh.
You know who street clothes is?
Yeah, we know. Oh, I forgot about Fizdale.
Man,
that's LeBron. That's LeBron homeboy. Terry Stotts, man, he was crashing out there in Portland. Keep him where he at.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah.
That joke good. Look, this is another thing. I need somebody to tell me why Quinn Snyder still got a job. If he was black, he'd be out of there. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later, man. I just know if Quinn Snyder was black, he'd be fired by now. Dude go to playoffs every year and get put out.
Politics.
It's true. Man, nobody ain't hired that fool to coach.
I honestly think we need to trade AD while he still got value.
But trade him for what though?
I mean, he's a 25, 10, and 5 player. You gonna get something good for him, but look.
So in a perfect world, what do you think you can get for him? Would you trade him straight up for Dame? Like, what would you do?
Now that we got Westbrook, I mean, I wouldn't mind taking Dame, but we got Westbrook. So
Westbrook got to go, bro.
But
somebody said Doc Rivers. Heck no.
But what we gonna get for him?
The trade I seen wasn't bad. It was who was it, Chuck, for Indiana?
That wasn't AD though. That was Westbrook.
No. That's what I'm talking about.
Westbrook. They wanted Westbrook and was gonna give us Brogdon and Buddy Hield. I said I'm taking it. Wanted Buddy Hield?
Yeah, Buddy Hield and Brogdon.
Yeah, I'm taking for Westbrook. I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bro.
You can look and Buddy Hield for Westbrook.
Tom, think about it. One thing you're gonna get. Buddy Hield can shoot it. Brogdon can defend. We need that.
Then he can shoot it.
Yeah,
you can a little bit. Yeah.
But what if street clothes go down again? And now it's just LeBron and Buddy Hield.
I ain't saying don't trade street clothes,
bro.
But if it's me, I'm starting with trading. Russ is the first one to go. If this is a Survivor, Russ got to go first. You see what I'm saying?
I can't really say that because
what is it?
It was their first year together. Let them gel a little bit. You feel me? Like don't get me wrong. I think Westbrook still got it. He just didn't know where to fit in because he's never been third fiddle. You feel me? He's never been.
So let me ask you a question, Tommy.
He's never been that.
You eat pizza?
Of course.
You like ice cream?
Yeah.
You eat them both together?
It don't mix. Hey, but they still good. I'm gonna still eat both.
I mean, I said that to say this, man. It just don't fit, bro. Like, in order to play next to LeBron, and as much as LeBron get on my nerves sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But as much as we give him a hard time, LeBron has always done well with spacing and shooters. The one thing Westbrook can't do is shoot, unless he go to Walmart and get him a jump shot. Or the West Coast, something different out there.
As much as I love Bron, I put Westbrook's problems on Bron.
Agreed.
And Bron pissed me off this year with that because I feel like I said, Westbrook has always had the ball in his hand. Always. He's never been third option, none of that. But he was third option on this team. So he didn't know what to do. It was times where he was looking confused, like, should I shoot? Not, you feel me? Like, should I pass? So he was confused.
How you third option when street clothes is only there like 30 games?
Exactly. I feel like LeBron should have let Westbrook control the ball and Bron should have played off ball. Because that's Bron's natural position, the three. Play off ball and go get buckets. But you feel me? Let Westbrook control that ball.
But Tom, that's the reason I never wanted Westbrook, because as great as LeBron is, LeBron can't play without the ball either. He can't.
He can.
No,
he did it with Kyrie.
No,
he did it with Kyrie. He did it with Mo Williams.
No,
he can do it. He just don't want to.
Kyrie was just different, and Kyrie won't have it. Everybody else gonna defer. Kyrie didn't care nothing about that. That was the difference. Kyrie said,
don't care either.
Kyrie said, I don't care who you are. I'm gonna shoot this ball 30 times, and I don't care nothing about it. That is what it is. But that's just my opinion. I felt like both of them, their games are similar to me. LeBron's a better shooter now, but the games are similar.
Here go Ant come up here being petty. And Ant said, "Tommy, when you playing Titus again?"
Oh Lord,
who said that?
Anthony Massenberg. I don't know if you know him or not, man.
Hey, I don't need to. that dub is in the books.
LaHoney, we call him LaHoney Massenberg, man. We'll tell y'all camera. We'll tell y'all camera why. And I mean, I don't. So my guy Cortland said, imagine if Bron had Brogdon and Hill instead of Westbrook this year. They're our playoff team, and Bron is the MVP. Oh, pump your brakes on Bron is the MVP.
By shooters.
Nah, I mean, not without AD.
I think they make the playoffs though. I do.
Yeah, they definitely make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you get that, and then you what else? See, I don't like the other pieces either, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Westbrook won the only piece I didn't like.
Exactly.
But he's just the one piece that sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, sore thumb. I didn't like some of the other pieces. Like, to me, if AD does come back, he has to play the 5, whether he wants to or not. He has to play the 5. Bron need to play the 4, and then you need 2 shooters and a ball handler.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. And give Westbrook the ball and go play your position, Bron. Bron want to control that ball so much, man. And that's my guy.
Because y'all got him thinking he the GOAT, man. So he got to control it.
No, he's definitely the GOAT. But at this point of his career,
the GOAT, the GM, and the coach.
Bro, he's 38 years old. At this point in your career, let that man control the ball and you go do your thing.
Man,
you go play the wing.
CP? Oh, I forgot. Bron got a birthday in December.
Yeah, LeBron about to be 38 this year. Yep.
Yeah, he about to be 38. So that's what I'm saying.
It still was cooking.
Cooking.
You gotta fall back and let that man, let him do what he do. You can't try to change Westbrook's game because that's him.
Josh Riley said Kent Bazemore was trash. Yeah, Kent Bazemore ain't making no money, so he could be trash. Ariza, I seen Ariza with a suit on more than I seen him playing.
I just think if we trade AD for like Clay and
man, they ain't giving us that.
Clay and Wiseman, or Clay and a decent big man. So we got Westbrook, Clay, LeBron, and the rest of the cast. I can work with that.
Look, what's gonna make you mad?
If we trade, huh?
You know what's gonna make you mad?
What?
AD gonna get over there, Golden State, and play all 82 games.
And he gonna hey, look, that's gonna man, what? I'm gonna be hot, bro.
It'd be killing.
This nigga want to sit out 60 games with us. I'm scared of him.
Well,
getting hurt,
somebody brought up an interesting topic, man. They said, who was it? Was it Kendrick Perkins? Say you should trade AD straight up for Kyrie.
We can get more than that.
And that's too much drama, man. Kyrie already got issues coming in, bro. I don't know about that one.
I mean, you already know what it is. I mean, he's gonna be on the joint. I mean, he gonna play when he want to play.
Facts.
And him and LeBron gonna be going at each other every day.
He gonna be on his Randy Moss. I'll play when I want to play. I mean,
that's another reason why I want Westbrook, because Westbrook gonna come 82 games. He gonna play all 82 games. Yeah, and he gonna give it his all.
Kyrie coming with that big duffel bag. Russell Westbrook coming with one of them little fanny pack. Fanny pack bags.
Appreciate it, Corey. I wonder if Kendrick Nunn gonna play next year, bro. He ain't playing a game.
Well, and that's the thing too. And I will say this now. The only thing I will agree with Tommy on is this: it didn't get a chance to mesh well. People was in and out of line. People was hurt, and it doesn't help when you got a coach that don't make adjustments. Like his what you call it is trash. His rotation's trash. But you know,
terrible.
Yeah, he said Kyrie got that Louis. He ain't lying, but his rotation's trash, bro.
I agree, but Tom, how much longer you got to jail? There's LeBron coming to the end, like that, bro. You got maybe a year left. You got to make it happen like immediately.
Boys, the men style.
He got about 2 or 3 in him. He just averaged 30, so he got about 2 or 3 in him.
But he needs some people that's going you can't run him into the ground after 38, bro. You need some people that's gonna hold it down so he can chill some. Good
ain't lying, boy. That's why why you need a healthy AD, because you need somebody that could at this point.
That's why I say trade his behind right now while he got value. Because think about it. If we get rid of Westbrook right now, and then AD comes back next year and gets hurt, who we got? Because we traded Westbrook, so who we got? So trade AD while he still got value, and I mean we could.
I want Hill, Brogdon, Nunn, Melo, and also get a solid center who can control the paint.
Now
you got AD need to control the daggone paint, man.
Now Melo did play good this year, bro. I can't. Now that's one I'm fussing about. Melo had a good year, bro. Like he played good.
You don't trust AD, but y'all trust Westbrook. Come on.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, the best ability is availability.
I use that all the time.
What they say? So I guess they assume
for Smart and Brown.
I guess they assume if Boston don't win, they break it up. So they saying trade AD for Smart and Brown.
Man, Smart might try to fight LeBron if LeBron don't play no defense. Man.
that's a good trade though. I'll take it. That's a great trade.
Man, Danny Ainge's not helping the Lakers. Oh no, Danny Ainge's not.
But you still got Jason Tatum and AD. That's
Yeah, look, they would have took that couple. Now, remember this: Jaylen. Well, was it Jaylen Brown? No, never mind. It was Tatum. They didn't want to trade. Okay, never mind. That don't matter then. I was about to say it was a couple years ago. I mean, when AD was in his prime, they didn't want to make that trade. But I think it was Tatum. They didn't want to. They wanted to give up Jaylen Brown. I mean, if they would make that trade, I don't think that's a bad trade. But
yeah, because you ain't gonna get nothing for Westbrook right now. It's only like 1 or 2 teams that want him, and you ain't gonna get much for him.
I'm taking that Malcolm Brogdon and Buddy Hield every day of the week, bro. I don't know what's up with Rob Pelinka. We might have to get him up out of there, bro. Bring Magic back.
You ain't lying. Hey, listen, I got
even though he said he wanted DeMarcus. Man, bye. I know you ain't talking about DeMarcus Cousins. Man,
Boogie ain't the same.
I'll take Boogie on the bench though. I'll take him on coming off the bench.
Yeah, third string.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll take.
No Celtics want to play. Hey, man, I'm about to kick you out the group and off the show. This dude right here disrespectful, man.
Yeah, he tripped.
Yeah, the Heat.
Look at Johnny, man.
The Heat smacking Philly, man. I don't know what's going on, bro.
They went by third.
They keep hitting the beat in the face, man. I don't know. They ain't doing it on purpose at this point. But
it means necessary.
But I will say this. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, and me and Chuck talked about this the other day, man. I don't know if you've been watching the games, Tommy, or not, but this Memphis and Golden State series been getting real chippy. You know, it started with Draymond getting, I want to say, kicked out the first game.
Yeah.
Then game 2,
Dillon
Gary
Brooks.
Payton Jr. Dillon Brooks took out Gary Payton Jr. And now John Moran is out for the rest of the series, more than likely with the I want to say a bone bruise in his knee. You think Jordan Poole did it on purpose?
You ask me?
Yeah.
I think he he did it on purpose, but it wasn't like no type, like, oh, I'm gonna hit you, try to injure you. I think it was within the game. It was like a little tap, like just to get him off balance or something like that, but I don't think it was something to hurt him or put him out the series. I don't even think that's what really hurt him. I think because his knee got hit a few times that game. So that little pull, I don't even think that little pull is what hurt him. So yeah, I think he did it on purpose.
I'll tell you what hurt me, man. It's like every time we get something going good, bro, somebody get hurt. Me as a fan, I want to see the best players playing all the time, man. Grab his name, OBJ. What the heck?
Josh said he did it on purpose too. I think he did.
I'll say this. I don't. Because if you look at that replay, I think the injury came before the grab. They actually hit knees when he was trying to steal the ball. And if you look at the replay, if you look at the replay when his knee hit his knee, Morant's leg was like in an awkward position, and he hit the side of his knee with his knee trying to steal the ball. Then after that, he went through the ball and he gave him a little grab on the knee. But I think the injury came from the way if you look at it, their knees hit and it was awkward the way he was standing. I think that's where the injury happened. But I don't think he did it on purpose. And I think Josh trying to compare it because when he made the statement, I think he's trying to compare it to what Dillon Brooks did to Peyton. That's by far that's not even equal to each other. So I don't know why he tried to do that, but yeah. So I don't think he did it on purpose, and I think I'm with Tom. I think the injury was prior to the grab, and just the way Morant plays, man. I always feel like he's gonna get hurt. I be looking at how explosive and stuff he is. I be nervous. I be like, "Damn, bro."
Man, I'm telling you, man. As much as I like Morant, man, when I see him, I just keep seeing D Rose, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I just remember how bad it went for D Rose, and I like me some D Rose, and I really felt like, for him to win an MVP in Bron's prime, man, just says a lot about him, man. In the prime of Bron, KD, other great players. I have to go back and look and see who else was good at the time, but it's just, that's amazing in itself, man. So no,
let me ask y'all this though, while we on that topic.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think Josh better than D Rose?
No, not right. I can't say it right now because D Rose had it MVP, man. He's only been in the league I think this is his third year. No, I think it's his third year because the first year was the bubble year. He had a good season. Last year he averaged like 19. This year he had a great season. I think at this point D Rose probably already had like 2 or 3 good seasons and made a All NBA team. He got to make a couple of NBA teams first, man.
Dude, I get what you're saying, but I disagree because I think it's harder for Ja because of the guards that's in the West. Like he has elite guards that he's competing with, so it's hard for him to make an All NBA. Like
he'll make it this year.
No, what I'm saying, but it's to consistently make it when you got Steph, you got Dame coming back, you got. There's a lot of man. It's Book. You got Book.
Who the other person you name?
You got Booker. You got
who the other person you name?
So you got Dame.
Nah, next person, man.
He was hurt this year.
He doing boxing commercials and all that, man. Bye.
What you gonna do when you get hurt? Make money. Why not?
Nah, it's over for Dame, man.
Nah.
The Dame train.
This is his first time getting hurt.
I know what time it is. It ain't Dame time.
He don't like Dame because of Avery. That's all that is.
Nah, it ain't that I don't like Dame. It's just no. My thing is this, Tom. I think everybody should be treated equally, especially when you saying somebody's a top 10 player. You know,
yeah.
When you lose, you need to get that smoke.
That's a fact.
Hey,
that's a
Dame
fact.
lose. All I hear is excuses. Well, I mean, you know, his teammates didn't show up and this, that, and the third. Like, I don't want to hear that, bro. If you that good, you conquer it.
But that's not making sense.
Huh?
No.
We smoke everybody else when they lose.
Bro, he still gets to the playoffs. He's been to the Western Conference playoffs by himself. Like, what are you saying?
One time. And other than that, he's only been out the first round one time.
Bro. Okay.
Hey, look,
James Harden. You got Golden State through a 5-year stretch, bro. Nobody's beating them. What are you talking about? Nobody's beating them.
Hey, look, around that same time span.
You gotta stop.
No.
And that 5-year span, there's nobody beating Golden State.
Okay, Dame got to get out of there.
Hey, look, I got you.
Look. He had to play Golden State 3 of those years in the first round. He's not winning.
So tell me this.
It's just not going to happen.
So tell me, in the
same Western Conference, I'd have been like, okay,
you're right.
He should have made it happen.
So in the same Western Conference,
in their prime,
in the same Western Conference, why we was killing Harden and when he wasn't producing?
Because he ain't do nothing.
When they was losing.
Because he ain't do nothing in a lot of those games.
Harden did stick it up in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Dame get smacked, but Dame give you 30. But
let me get it straight. No.
30, 40, 50 points in games.
Does that make it any better and you still losing?
Man, here you go, bro. See what I'm saying? They don't even go together. You can't compare those two.
Hey, look, a Joker put up 30 and take 30 shots, boy. They play good.
But listen, if you put up 50, yes, I'm blaming it on your team. I'm sorry. I am.
I don't know.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
You put up 50, I'm blaming it on your team.
Hey, look, I feel like when Bron had a 30-point triple-double, Jokers was still on him. He ain't winning. Bro,
But hey, that's our point. I mean, he did his job.
And again,
got to do theirs.
I feel like this. If you great, if you great, man, you gotta figure out a way.
Man, Tyler,
if you was good,
hey,
if it's this time right here, no, if it's this time right here, you got to figure it out, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You feel it, bro? He don't
stop giving. Hey, look,
he don't like him.
Stop giving people passes, man.
He don't like him.
Stop giving people passes.
That's not a pass. It's the truth.
Dame's gonna have to get out of there, or his career.
He does. Yeah.
Hey, look, when what's the name kept on running into LeBron in the Eastern Conference, we was killing them. Choke Lowry.
You said who?
When DeRozan and Kyle Lowry kept on running into LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals, we was killing them. Choke
Eating them alive.
DeRozan,
no,
choking.
Y'all was killing them. I was the only one.
Everybody was killing them,
bro. Y'all was like Chuck Lowry sucked. He did. I was the only one. Like, man,
everybody was killing them. Hey, look, and to be honest with you, if they would have stayed together after LeBron left, they probably would have won the championship.
But my thing is now
I said the same thing.
Now that's true. Now I give you DeRozan maybe, but you can't sit here and compare Lowry to some of these names we're talking about. Now we're doing a little too much. He is not the same. Lowry
level. Hey, in his prime, he was good though. He's a 6-time All-Star?
But he's never been that good, Tom.
He was a top 5 point guard in his prime, bro.
He's never been that good to where I expect him to be like I've never expected that much. Maybe I think people had over expectation.
But he was like Tyra said, he was top 5 in his prime. He was top 5 point guard.
But the expectation comes when they start paying you though, Chuck. When you start getting these $100 million contracts,
who else they gonna pay?
I'm just saying. He was top 5, bro. He was a 6-time All-Star 6 years in a row. He was all NBA third team one of those years. He was top 5, bro.
I don't know about.
He was definitely
top 5 in his prime, bro.
I don't know about
six NBA All-Stars a year in a row.
I don't know about no top 5, bro.
He was top 5, bro.
We got to look that up. Go back on another show.
Man made 6 All-Star teams when your boy Dame couldn't even buy his way onto the team unless somebody got hurt. I'm just saying. You said what? We said what year? 2015 to 2020. He was a top 5 point guard in the NBA. And he played both sides. Of the court.
See, Tom, you know what's funny, Tom? He killing Dame, right? Before Dame got hurt, he was in Tyra's top 10 every time we talk.
So I tell you
Now,
what, who got
so
a
now how
ring?
you-
Who got a ring? Larry or Dame?
Oh, see, now you change it. See what I'm saying? You change it up.
I'm asking a question.
See,
Hey,
but
it looked good. It looked
was,
better.
but was Larry
paper,
ever in your top 10? Dame was in your top 10 until he got hurt.
Nah, Larry was never my top 10, but point guards, he was my top 5. Because I remember when he was in it,
You put him
Andy
above Steph.
Jabrew and all them gave me a hard
You
time.
put him above Steph.
Who?
You put him above Steph?
What you mean?
Larry.
No, I said he's
talking
top
about
5. I didn't say he was number 1.
Wait. You put him above Dame in that stretch.
Probably, yeah. Dame wasn't doing it. What was Dame doing?
I quit, man. Never mind. All right.
Dame was first
We
round
good.
Dame.
Nah, we good, man.
First round Dame. That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
You put
know
him.
what
You
time
put him
it is.
above. You put him
First round.
above CP3, and that's that
No.
span you just named.
No.
All right. You put
CP
him
was hurt some of them years too now.
You put him above. Hold on. I had another name. I'm trying to think. Who was it? Now this one debatable to some people. You put him above Kyrie?
All you named is 4 people asking if I'm putting him above.
I'm not done. Come on, man.
So
Stop
he
it.
could be 5th.
You can still answer yes. So you said no.
How many you named so far? 3?
I named
You
4.
named-
That's 4. That's 4.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now name a 5th person. You thinking too hard.
2015.
You see what I'm saying? See how you thinking too hard? What you gonna say, John Wall?
No.
Nah, John Wall was hurt.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
did he play any of those years?
He
Oh,
probably did.
you put him above Westbrook in them years.
Westbrook played it too.
Oh,
I thought Westbrook was playing it too, man. They had Reggie Jackson playing the 1.
all right, man. Okay. All right.
Hey, I'm just saying. He's 5'6". It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's not the same thing.
I mean, hey,
It's not the same thing.
he got 6 All-Stars to back it up, man. He made all NBA team
Okay,
win them years. Hey,
I love Larry. So I want
Hey,
the
look.
Lakers to get. I want the Lakers to get him. I was mad
when you
I
made the
thought-
All-NBA team, they pretty much saying you one of the best 15 players in the NBA. Hey, I'm just saying.
because our management is trash. You could have got. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. You could have had.
Man, hey, I'm about to put you off the show, bro. You said Rondo. Stop
You
it.
could have had DeRozan, Kyle
Who
Lowry.
said Rondo?
Rondo ain't been relevant since like 2012, man.
See, that's why he don't come on the show. That's why he don't show up.
Hey, I think that honey going to his brain, bro. He got to lay off that gold and black pack of honey, man.
We need new management, man. They need to sell the team. I think we'll start winning.
Isaiah Thomas, come on, man. You got to stop, man.
You could have had DeRozan, Lowry, and possibly Paul George, bro. And you messed all that up.
Paul George, so he could be hitting the side of the backboard?
Bro, I don't with them 4, you don't have to listen. Come on, man.
We don't need nobody.
You got LeBron, you got LeBron, Paul George, Kyle Lowry, and DeRozan. Come on, man.
He ain't got the money.
Paul George, another underachiever.
He is, but I love him though. I love him some Paul George.
I'll take him, but
That
he's
boy,
underachiever.
he can hoop though. Good.
Dang, boy, 114-81, but they beating the mess out of Philly. Sheesh.
If the Bucks don't go to the finals, I think
they're going
he's going
7, yo. They're going 7. Watch.
Man,
You
it's
think so?
ugly.
I think Philly gonna win at home in 6. Now,
I
game
think they
7.
should. I think they should too.
You said what you say about the finals, Tom?
If I got the Bucks going, but if the Bucks don't go, I got the Heat. Like I got the Heat winning it.
So you think he to beat Boston? Not Boston off?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
Man.
too-
No, but he
They
said he
been-
got
they-
them
they've
winning
been
it. So
there
you
Winning the
you
whole
got-
thing?
Huh?
You got them winning the whole ship.
If the Bucks,
Whoa.
I got the Bucks winning the ship, but if the Bucks get put out somehow, I got the Heat winning it.
So you think the Heat will be either
I don't think the Heat will beat Golden
Phoenix
State.
or Golden State?
I don't think they'll beat Golden
I mean,
State. I don't.
hey, look, you secretly a Golden State fan, so of course you don't think that.
I know.
The
I just
Heat-
I think it's too much.
I
mean,
think-
you too dark skinned like all them light skinned cats, man.
I'm just being honest.
You must be rocking with Draymond. I don't know.
If you depending on Jimmy to score 40 points every game against Golden State,
But that's the thing.
you backing on Claypool and Steph to not like that's a lot, bro.
That's the thing. They not really depending on Jimmy, because I mean you got Tyler Hero that'll give you 25 any given point. You got Bam. You got I mean, you got pieces. So Jimmy don't really have to give you 40. Like I said, but he been playing great this postseason.
Yeah.
He been playing great.
You got
So-
PJ Tucker. That's gonna give you 5
PJ
points.
Tucker, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You got, bro, you got Oladipo. Oladipo quiet right now because they got so many pieces.
Tom, I'm just saying this. I don't think nobody want to let go to state in the finals, bro. I don't. They, man, I just feel like I don't know.
The Heat defense too good, man.
Somebody better be.
Hey man, what the heck is Ant and daggone Trey talking about? Either way, they have a threat when it comes to shooting, not you, Ant. Oh man, y'all be giving that dude LaHoney a hard time, boy. LaHoney Massenberg. Well, all right, Tom, man, we appreciate you showing up today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I appreciate y'all.
I wish Avery could have been here for you, man, so y'all could have got into it, but you know,
What are you on vacay or something?
Nah, he think he Babe Ruth or something like that, man. Or what's the other dude name? He think he Frank Robinson. You think he the big hurt? He more like the big sandwich, but that's what he tend to think, man. That what's the name? So he probably had a softball game tonight. I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but and then James is in Costa Rica. James International with it, man.
Yeah, he ain't lying, bro. But yeah, man, just don't make it your last time, man. Come on back, man.
Hey, anytime y'all want me on, man, I'm here.
All right, because we had one Brown brother, so we had to get the other one. You know what I'm saying?
And look, Ty, we might have to get him, boy. Look, I might have to get him in here. Let them have it, bro. Bring in him. Get Dre up in here. Whoo! Get Tom, get Dre. Get Avery, and get a fourth, bro. Me, you might take a day off, but I'm gonna watch the whole show. Ain't gonna just in the background. Let them boys go at it.
Hey, let's do it. Let me know.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in this week. We'll have this on make sure y'all check it out on Spotify, Apple, everywhere that they stream at, and we will see y'all next week.